What's happening? What's up? I'm Oman. Welcome to the channel. Now, before we get started, let's go ahead and get these pleasantries out of the way. If you like the content, even if you don't necessarily agree with me on this particular topic, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's like it and go ahead and share it for me, please. All right, so we see the topic of discussion in the thumbnail. What we're going to talk a little bit about today is stop going on a second date if you're not ready to have sex. All right, so first I'm going to clear some things up. I went to work today, didn't feel like changing, so that's with the whole get up or whatever. I'm not just trying to wear no tie or whatever. But this particular topic, it came from an IG post that my homeboy forwarded to me. And I'm just going to dive into it real quick. I'm going to read it for you. This is the heading: Stop going on a second date if you're not ready to have sex. The body says, women expect men to take them out on dates and pay, but don't expect us to want to have sex. I'm saying, stop going on dates with men if you're not ready or not intending to have sex. I know the free meal and feeling and looking good is fun, but no man likes to be misled. We all want to be. And then there's a squiggling line. I don't know what it says, but he's a man, so he's probably saying, but we all like to be loved, so stop playing. And for the meaning of this IG post, I agree. Now, before you get mad and change the channel, I'm going to go ahead and clear some things up for you. So don't change yet. If you choose as a woman to, I want to get a chance, I want to get to know this man better. I want him to show me some consistency. I want to make sure that he's genuinely interested in me before I choose to give my body to him. That's your right. And I can agree with you. And I'm gonna take a step further for y'all, so y'all really don't be upset at me about the information I'm about to give, fellas. I know we hear different guys on Facebook telling you if she don't have sex with you within a certain date, she don't like you. That's not true. Some people, they just not giving their body to everyone. So if you walking around feeling that, man, get that out your head, man. But I'm gonna tell you why I agree with what this post represents. Because when this guy says sex, I think to a point what he's saying is show me some interest. So I'm going to read this a little bit. I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to change that word with show me some interest. And then I want y'all to think about the rest of the conversation from that point on. Stop going on a second date with the man if you're not ready to show him some interest. Women expect men to take them out on dates and pay, but don't expect us to want to see some interest. I'm saying stop going on a date with men if you're not ready or not intended to show interest. I know the free meals and feeling and looking good is fun, but no man likes to be misled, and we all want to be loved, so stop playing, right? When you put that word show interest in it, it's a big difference. And this even becomes a conversation with him, with Buddy saying sex is showing interest. It's because some women like to go on a date and they like to go on that second date and they feel they should be pursued. There is a big difference between being pursued and being chased. There is a big difference between there is one-sided interest being showed. So when you go on that second date, first understand that man has made a financial investment. If you believe that somebody spending $100, $120 on you is not an investment, all right, and it's nothing I can say to you. But you realize that if you go out and you get 2 drinks a piece, that's what, 30 a piece plus 2 times 2, that's 60. You get a dish, that's another $60 between the two of y'all. You 120 plus your tip. That's interest being shown in you. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, I got my hair done, I had to do X, Y, and Z or whatever. I showed up, I showed you that, I was attentive to you and things of that nature. That man's gonna do the same thing. If that man does not come well groomed to you, if that man is not interesting on that date to you, then you're not gonna go on a second date. So let's not act like you're giving him something that he's not giving you. But we're gonna look at it like this. When I'm saying show interest, I mean when it's time for that second date, show that man some interest. You can plan that second date and pay. I know it's taboo. I know it is. I'm not paying. I'm not. That's not what a woman does. But if you don't want to pay, you don't want to have sex, show interest another way. I've had women do different things on that second date that I know without a doubt that there is some interest in me. I was going out to meet this woman one time, and I had just got my car at the shop. I'm riding to her house, and something is going wrong with my electrical system. To the point of I pulled to the side of the road, gave her a call, and I'm not going to be able to make it today because I'm going to call the tow truck or whatever. This woman and her dog, which I've heard that, guys don't like little dogs, but man, get on with that. She packed her and her dog up, came and met me, and sat with me until the tow truck came. That was showing interest. I've had people who have came and met me out. They bought a bottle of wine for me. Let's say they came and paid me a visit, and they not only bought the wine, but they gave me like a housewarming gift, which was like 2 little wine glasses. The investment wasn't big, but there was a thought of, I'm going to show him interest. I've had women on the second date, I like brownies and peanut butter. And when she showed up, she had brownies and peanut butter. But let's put a kicker on it. One half of the brownies were hard and one of them were cake mix because she didn't know how I liked them. That's showing interest. But some women like to go on a date and just be the date. That man's providing all the entertainment. That man's paying for everything. You want him to reach out to you, and then you wonder why he's not giving you a call back. Or you wonder why. So some guys aren't going to give you a call back. I don't have time for that. There's someone out there who's going to show interest in me. And you want to know why he ain't called back sometimes. This ain't no one-sided show. But some guys are going to call you back because he want that return on investment. I done put my money into you. I'm going to get something out of you. And then he's going to leave out. And you look at it and you saying to yourself, he's totally wrong. I can't believe he didn't give me a call back. But you're the only one that deserved to be dated. That man should go out, and some of you will go out with a man multiple times knowing I have no real interest in him, but he's not bad. He's not the type of man I'd want to be with, but he's not doing anything really that's annoying to me. He's interesting to talk to, just really not for me. You go out the first time, 150. Go out the second time, 150. Go out a third time, and then that man finally gets frustrated and leave. But in the meantime, you done cost that man $300, $350, $400. And well, it's actually $450. But we ain't trying to do math. But that's why you do see some guys being disgruntled. That's why you see them upset. That's why you saying, I'm not going to continue to be used. If you like somebody, show him. Show him with little gestures. I go to work sometimes. If there is a car accident and you roll by it and the traffic is backed up and you may want to take a different direction, show your interest as well. Pursuing is, I reached out to you. I saw you walking. I stopped you. I said hello. Or the way it's dating done right now, he reached out to you on Instagram, y'all, or on any dating site. Y'all went back and forth. He asked you out, and y'all went on a date. He's pursuing you. And in the meantime, you're showing that man no interest. And then you're thinking, well, why is he flaking on me? Or why does he seem not to be giving me his attention? I'm going to tell you like this. I can take my homeboys out right now and buy them some drinks and we're going to have a good time. Who's not a good time when you got free food or free drinks are flowing? They always going to party. Right now, if I say, hey, man, let's go out and let's get a shot. What you going to do? You going to go out and everybody love that. Hey, it's just something about that. Hey, that's going to have a good time. You think you any different than the last woman he went out with who ate with him? And see, this is the thing. I'm not trying to, again, be offensive. But I gave same advice to men, and women were saying, men need to hear this. A man needs to see that you have some interest in him. No one likes to be, as my man said, no one likes to be misled or mistreated. The fact that that man said misled means there are women that's going out and that are misleading men. And I know that may not be you. And you may have genuine interest in that man, but show him. You don't have to live the life of, well, until he show me, I'm not showing him. He's making an investment in you. In every example that I made earlier, we're talking less than $10 worth of effort. We're talking maybe 30 to 40 minutes worth of effort. But you're not willing to do that. And then you're looking at it and you're like, why am I not getting past step one? Because you're the only person that you think should be involved. Date me. Show me I'm special. He gonna show you he's special. You special when he asks you out on date 3. Maybe if you pay for date 2, or if he's calling you date 2. And if you don't want to do any of that, and you don't think he's showing you sufficient, interest, leave him alone. Go find you somebody who will. I'm not telling you to be a fool. Trust me, I'm not. Do your due diligence. Make sure before you even start going on those first dates that you're having conversation and that you are building something. But you can't be afraid to put energy and effort into someone that you enjoy. You will lose your opportunities. You will have somebody walk away because you're afraid to let your guard down. Everybody's not out to get you. But if you look at it that way, a good one's going to walk away for a possibility of $100. And you got to look at it. You've been out. You had a good time twice. It's just as if you had went out with your girls. You just spent the money if you went out twice. Or if you don't want to spend that money, which I don't understand why you don't, then you just simply do things such as nice gestures. You have to begin somewhere showing why a person should be with you. And I know you believe I'm doing it so much different than everybody else is. But every other woman is going on that date. They're trying to have a nice personality and a nice time, and they're laughing and they're joking. But if you like that guy, put some interest in it. Or give him the second date. It's your choice. But man, for real. If y'all like the content, even if you don't necessarily agree with me on this particular take, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share it. And we'll check out some of them other videos, man. They're going to be coming. And, we're just looking at it from just different ways of thinking about it. All right.